Here we are finally.
All right. Thanks for jumping on, dude. I'm excited to chat, and I've got some fun questions to ask you. And tell me a little bit to start where are you at? I don't even know what state you're in.
I'm in Arkansas. I'm in do you know where you don't know anything about Arkansas? Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What's Hot Springs, Arkansas like? Is it a little town?
Dude, it's not too small. It's pretty big. It's a national park.
Okay.
People come here quite a bit. There's quite a few people that come, but it ain't no giant town for sure. And I
Yeah.
don't even live in Hot Springs. I live probably 30 minutes from Hot Springs in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. What's the population where you're at? Because
Where
you're 30
I'm
minutes
at,
outside, right?
well, yeah, where I'm at, the maybe 2,000.
Dang. Yeah. So it's
Maybe.
small.
Yeah, maybe more like probably 1,000 to 1,500. It's tiny.
Nice. Did you
Where I
so
live, I don't live in a town. I don't live in the middle of nowhere, but I live between Hot Springs and this other tiny town that's about 1,500.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So did you and you've lived there your whole life?
hmm Yep.
Nice.
I've grown up
You
here my
guys
whole life. My grandparents bought this land forever ago in I think the 70s, and I've been here all my life.
Cool.
hmm
That's awesome, man. Love it.
Yep.
Do you guys, did your parents and grandparents grow up hunting too? Is that kind of how you got into it, or how did you get
Uh,
into hunting?
my grandfather, he did. He hunted quite a bit, but he moved to California in I think the 60s, and he hunted out there a lot. He hunted in Utah. He killed a monster bull elk in Utah,
Really?
and he hunted all out there. But my dad, he never really hunted that much. He did a little bit, but not really. Yeah, I think I might have went hunting with him twice ever when I was little. But my brother, it's my older brother. That's who really got me into it.
Cool.
He's he's 8 years older than me, and I just at 5 years old he started taking me with him. Me and him would just go run around the house. We have land all around. We live in the middle of it, and we used to go hunt pigs. Is what I used to really hunt. We
Just
started hunting
right there
pigs.
on right there on the land you own. You had a bunch of pigs.
Oh, we have pigs all over. We have. I grew up. We had a group of probably 300 pigs that were not even a mile from my house.
Whoa.
And anywhere you go, you would see pigs. And that's what I really got into when I was little. And when I was 7 years old, he took me deer hunting, and we walked around trying to find deer. And we walked up on this doe, and it was bedded down. And it was middle of the rut, and he was telling me, he's like, "There's a buck around." He says, "Just be patient. There's a buck around. We'll find a buck." I kept on asking, kept on asking. He's like, "Sure, all right. If you want to shoot him, you can shoot it. Sure." I shot that doe, and immediately this big deer stands right up, takes off running. He
Oh,
grabs
no.
the gun and he shoots that thing dead run. And so I killed the doe, and he kills this. It was probably a 150-inch deer, probably Whitetail. And I was like, why did I not just wait? But
Yep.
that
Lesson
was the
learned.
first deer I've ever killed.
That's awesome. Well,
And then,
I was when I was looking at your Instagram, there was a
mhm.
doe on there that how the heck did you kill that thing?
Oh gosh, that's my big thing. That's my big one. That's what got me kind of a few followers on Instagram. Ever since I was five, because my brother, he's one of the biggest hunters. He's probably bigger than I am. Um, and he watched these hunting shows. He watched every hunting channel, every hunting show, and I would just watch it with him. And do you know who Tim Wills is?
I definitely heard that name. I'd probably
Tim
know
Wills.
if you.
He's a big hunter. They call him the Slog Master. And he started building these spears, and that's what he's known
Okay.
for. And I watched him when I was little. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, there's no way. How do you kill animals with spears? Like, that's crazy. And when I was about 10 years old, I taught my mom into letting me buy a spear. I bought this spear and I just threw it in the targets, just playing with it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I thought it was so cool. And then around I'm 20 now. So it would have been when I was about 16. I killed a First I killed a pig with one. That
Okay.
was my first thing. I was like, I have to do it. I'm gonna try. And you get up in a tree. You can feed here. It's legal to feed here. I don't know if it is where you're from or not, but you can feed
No,
here.
it's not anymore.
Is it not? Well, it is here.
Okay.
So I will go and put feet out right under a tree, right under this huge pine tree. And I got up in that tree and waited and waited and waited. And you can get deer close, but they always get nervous and run off. But pig. I killed the pig with dogs. I did. My
Oh,
brother, he hunts pigs with dogs. He bays them all up, and I threw a spear into the pig when it was bayed. That was, I thought, the coolest thing ever back then.
how far
Thought
of
it
a
was a,
throw? So it's like how
it was
far of a throw?
probably a 10-yard throw,
Which is that
but
a far throw? I don't even
that's
know if a
crazy for a spear. For a spear, like a deer, I would never make that throw. But the pig, we were on the ground with it. I thought I could make the throw, and I did. But then I guess it was last year. Tim Wells. It's illegal to hunt with spear or deer anywhere
okay.
in yeah, anywhere, any state in America. It's been illegal. And Tim Wells, he got it legal last year in
Hmm.
Arkansas. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like all I ever want to do was hunt a deer with a spear, and he comes here and he makes it legal here. He's not from here. I forget where he's from. He's up north somewhere, and he made it legal here. I was like, that's crazy. Like that means I have to go do it now. Like he came to
That's
my
serious.
state and made this legal. So last year, I went and bought a couple spears, got brand new ones, and I started feeding. I got all these deer coming in perfect, right time, and I was like, we got to go try. I didn't think it would ever go work. I told my dad. He was like, "Oh, I was trying to get off work. I work for my dad, and I was trying to get off work." He was like, "Oh, you going hunting?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, all right. Well, have fun." He saw me walk away with a spear. He looks at me, and goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going hunting." He goes, "You're going hunting with a spear?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "And you really think you're going to do anything with that?" I said, "It's worth a try. It's worth a try." And my brother also, he laughed at me so hard about it when I told him I was gonna try. Everyone I told, they're like, "That's crazy. There's no way you're gonna kill a deer with a spear."
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, it
"I'm
is
gonna try."
crazy. That's why.
Yeah. So I finally was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go try." I got up in that tree within maybe 20 minutes. I see them coming off the ridge. Here they come. I'm like, "Oh, here we go." And I got set up ready. And first, these two yearlings come walking in. Little guys, they come right up under my tree, sitting there perfect. But they're so small. I'm sitting here. I'm like, there's no way I can make that throw into that little thing. I
Hmm.
was like, I don't know about that. And this big doe is sitting up here. She wants to come, but she's too nervous about it. She keeps on running off. Then she tries to go again, runs off. Like it went on for 30 minutes. Then finally, she broke and she comes walking right to the tree, looks straight up at me. I'm like, oh, it's over. I'm standing at this point. I'm in a climber. I'm in a climber with no seat, and it's on the back side of the tree. The feed's in the front, and I'm
Okay.
standing, aiming, looking over at them, waiting. And I know she's not quite to the feed yet. She's probably 5 yards from the tree, but I know she's about to run. And I'm like, I can make that throw. I'm like, there's no way I can't. And I was like, as soon as she puts her head down, I'm going to try it. She put her head down. I threw it. It goes straight through her perfectly, runs all the way through her, and she runs maybe 5 yards and just tumbles.
Whoa.
I'm just sitting here mind blown, like there's no way I just killed that deer with that spear. I couldn't wait. I called my dad, like, hey, guess what? He goes, what? I was like, I done it. He goes, you didn't do nothing. There ain't no way. I sent him that picture. He died.
Oh my.
But
Dang, dude. Have you seen the movie Hunt for the Wilder People?
yeah. Hmm.
It reminds me of the scene where the mom jumps on a pig with a spear. Like that
Yeah.
is exactly what I'm imagining with you standing there above this deer, like in the
It's
most savage way.
like
Holy,
some people don't like it. Some people think it's gruesome and you shouldn't do it. But I can tell you firsthand, the two things that I've killed with them, they probably die quicker than anything else. This
yeah,
spear is this big and it
that's
just blows a hole
huge.
straight through them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it definitely kill it quicker than a bow and
Oh
arrow
yeah,
for sure.
it took it maybe probably more like 3 minutes, and that deer was completely gone, like dead, not budging.
So these spears, like when you go buy
Mhm.
it, because I don't know if there's that big of a community hunting deer or anything with spears. So I'm like, is this just like you just went and found a random spear? You kind of had an
No,
idea.
no. This guy Tim Wells, you should look him up sometime. You'll see him. He's big. He's pretty famous.
Yeah, I'll look him up.
And he has his own company, and it's called slotmaster.com. You look it up. He sells spears. He sells blowguns. He sells a bunch of different things,
Dang,
and he makes the spears.
gotcha. So you got it
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Oh
Mm.
my gosh. But yeah, when I was looking at your picture on Instagram and whatever, I'm just like, this looks like he freaking threw a spear at this, but there's no way this is legit.
No one
Sure.
believes it. No one believed it. But yeah.
Oh, dude, you
Hmm.
gotta get some. If you, I don't know how many followers you got from the photo. If you could set up a video of you getting one of these things
Of
with
a
a
spirit,
spear,
I've been trying all year. I've been hunting. I've probably went hunting probably 15 different times with a spear trying to get it done again. But I'm trying to video it, so it's so hard.
dude, I'm like that video. You would literally get 1 million followers with a
Um,
video.
I had, I think I had about 800 followers. Then that gave me about 4,000 after that. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
that one is what gave me so many followers.
that's so funny. Holy
Yeah,
cow!
it's
All right.
crazy.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really didn't think out of all the episodes I'm ever gonna do on this, I didn't think I'd ever interview somebody that has hit something with a spear like that. So that's pretty dope.
It's fun. I'm gonna try to kill another one. We still have, I think, 2 weeks left of deer season here,
Are you
and
trying to get a buck or a doe? What are you trying to get?
I have no more buck tags. That's why
Okay,
then I didn't have any either. That's why I started spear hunting. I've already killed 2 bucks this year, so I can only kill a doe.
got it.
So for the next 2 weeks, I already got 3 different places baited. I'm gonna try to kill another one, but we're gonna try to get it on video this time.
Oh man, that'd be sweet.
Mhm.
So are these how's the tagging system work out there? Because you got a couple tags. Are these in the same unit or different units?
Um, it's not really units here. It's just all state of Arkansas. You get 2 buck tags, and you buy them over counter. You get your tags, and it's 4 does and 2 bucks.
4 does and 2 bucks, huh?
Yeah, we
And
have
is
such an overpopulation of deer. They're trying to get rid of them, so that's why they have the 4 does.
wow,
They're thinking about maybe even raising it higher because
wow.
there's so many. Yeah.
And so are these because like and they're all whitetail, right?
Yep.
And so is this in the fields baiting them in all of them or what's the style?
Um, everyone does it different. But my family owns a bunch of land, so I have a bunch of big hay fields, and that's what
Yeah,
I hunt mostly.
nice.
But I got there's a bunch of acorn flats, and I hunt the spear. I'm hunting in the acorn flats. I don't want to be out in the field trying to hunt those things with a spear. I
Yeah,
got to get them so close. I got to be thick and in cover, so I'm usually in the woods with that.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Cool. And is that I have never looked at tags in Arkansas. Is that for non-residents? Can non-residents buy a tag there or is that only
They
res?
can buy a tag here, but no, I think they can only buy like maybe 1 buck tag or something. I don't think they can have that many. I'm not just quite sure how that works.
Yeah, no, I'm sure because I'm like there's yeah, I'm sure that's the benefit of living there is you get multiple. But
Yeah.
so and I also saw you like turkeys. You like turkey
I
hunting.
I'm probably a bigger turkey hunter than I am white, so I love that more than anything.
All right. So
And the
that's a question I have because I know a few guys that just freaking love turkey hunting. And so
it's
tell me
addicting.
why. Why do you like it? You like it more than deer hunting then you say, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
why? What is the reason?
Just something about it, man. It's just there's a difference in sitting in big hay fields and watching these deer. Like, don't get me wrong, I watch these deer for years. Like, I have this one deer I've been watching. I'm still hunting right now. I've known him for 4 years, and I'm just trying my hardest to hunt him. That's fun. There's nothing better than that, really. But turkeys, man, that's addicting. It's an addicting thing. Just going out there. I don't know. I've Some people hate it. Some people can't stand it because they don't have the patience for it. But
Yeah.
something about waking up that morning in the freaking spring, going and climbing up this big ridge and just sitting there. No silent, can't hear anything. All of a sudden the birds start chirping and hearing that big tom gobble. Something about that will give you chills. And going and chasing that tom is like nothing better than that. That's something about it. But I understand if you don't like it because most of the time you're going to go turkey hunting around here. They're hard to hunt, and you're not going to kill a turkey. Most of the time, you're not. Like, I go and I hunt, and I'll kill very few times. I'll kill two toms a year. I usually kill one. I do, but it's fun. I
So
love.
it's a harder hunt then. Is it just because there's not as many probably
There's
as
not
there
as
are
many
deer?
here. Yeah, there's not many turkeys here, and they're just smart here. They're so smart. These birds, that because I hunt on all public or no public land. I don't hunt public land. I hunt all private land, and I
Okay.
hunt these turkeys every year. Every year, it's one group of turkeys I hunt. They know me, and they're just hard to hunt. They stay together, and you'll see that tom sitting out there about 200 yards out there, full strut in these fields, but he won't come to you. He'll gobble every time you call to him, but he's staying with all those hens, and it's hard,
He
but
just
it's
knows.
fun.
You just tell the difference.
He knows the difference. This year, I went out to West Oklahoma, and I went turkey hunting this year. That's the first time I've ever hunted out of state. That was something else. That was These turkeys are crazy. There's thousands of them, and they just come running to you. You don't have to call to
Was this
them.
on public or private?
This was on private. Yeah,
On
I
private
got
as
a
well.
guide, and we went hunt on private land. It was fun. Nothing like that. There was probably We hunted for 2 days, and yeah, it was for my birthday, and had no plan on going, no plan. Me and my brother was talking about it, and I was like, "Well, it is my birthday next week." He was like, "You want to go?" I said, "Let's go try something." So we went, looked, booked a hunt with this guy, and we went out there. We got there probably. We weren't supposed to hunt this evening. We just got there. We were going to go scout around. He was going to show us where we're going to be hunting and all of this. We get out there. There's these turkeys, these five toms, just sitting out here full strut. I look at him, I'm like, "So we're gonna hunt those tomorrow?" He's like, "Yeah, I mean, we could try today if you want." I'm like, "If you want to," because I'm sitting here looking at them, they're just sitting out here. We sneak up to these toms. We think we know where they're at. There's these huge mountains all through these fields. Or I say mountains, these big hills. It's this
Yeah.
clay, this red clay, and he's got these big hills all over it. We sneak around one of these hills, and we know they're on the other side. We're not supposed to be. We got here maybe an hour ago, and we sneak over top this hill. I peek over, and these five toms are just full strut sitting right in front of me.
Oh,
Probably, I say right from about 80 yards. And
dang.
do you turkey hunt?
I have been. I haven't went in a while, but in high school we went every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah. 80 yards is a crazy shot for a turkey.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, there ain't no way I'm going to hit this thing. And he looks at me and goes, "Well, we're hunting again tomorrow, but you can try if you want." I'm like, "I'll try." I shoot this turkey at 80 yards and it just falls straight down. I'm like, well, now what? We've been here for an hour. We're not supposed to hunt
Oh
today.
my
And now I'm
goodness.
tagged out. And then my brother's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll hunt tomorrow morning." So that was my hunt. That's over. So then I just go with them in the morning. We get out here, this big field. I mean, it is probably 30 minutes before shooting light. The sky's barely breaking day. One turkey goes off. We're like, "Oh, there's some turkeys over there." Another one goes off this direction. Then all of a sudden, there's probably 30 toms gobbling their heads off all around
Oh,
us. we don't know what to do. Like, what bird do we go after? And we decide we're going to go after this one. This is, I forgot to tell you, this is in a pouring rainstorm. It is
Oh,
a
okay.
flood right now. You can't hardly hear anything. All you hear is thunder and pouring rain.
Oh,
But
wow.
every time it will thunder, a turkey gobbles. Every time. Like around here, if it's raining, then turkeys are not really going to be firing off. They're really not. They're not
Yeah.
that excited. But this place is, there's 30 toms gobbling left and right in this thunderstorm. We get up on this bird and we're sitting here and we sit here for probably 20 minutes and here we hear them all flying off. Here they come. They're flying off the ridge and they all land this big wooded area. They will gobble every time. And all these birds are probably within 100 yards of each other all the way around us. And they all slowly work their way together. We are hearing 30 toms together gobbling every time
Oh
we move on
my
to them.
goodness. Are you
Like,
just
we
like
don't know what to
pinching
do.
yourself? You guys think you're dreaming right now?
Like, I'm like, what am I like? What are we witnessing right now? Never would have
Honest.
ever thought about this. And they're all in this hole now, this wooded area, this little ridge, and there's this big hole right here that they're in. There's no way for us to get to them. There is at least 20 toms down there, and then there's no telling how many hens. Like, we watched them all go down there. We watched them, but they're too far to shoot. And we're sitting here trying and trying and trying. Then nothing's gonna come up here. They're all gobbling every time. Any kind of thunder goes off. It's thundering like crazy. Every time thunder will go off, every one of those birds will gobble. And we're sitting here for probably an hour trying to figure out what to do. Finally, my brother goes, "Heck, I'm gonna go shoot one." I was like, "What? How are you gonna do that?" He's like, "I'm gonna crawl up to him." I was like, "Okay, if you think you can, go for it." He starts crawling away. There he goes. I sit up there. I'm waiting for him. I can't see him anymore. And within about 20 minutes, all of a sudden, all I hear is a boof. He shoots. These toms gobble like crazy as soon as he shoots. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Did I just hear birds gobble to him shooting one? And then I hear him yell, "Oh, we got it done!" Starts yelling. He's all excited. These turkeys are gobbling to him yelling.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
running off, but they're gobbling while they're running. Like, it was the insane thing I've ever seen in my life. So
Dude,
that's some
that's
crazy
wild.
turkey hunting. That was a turkey hunt I've never expected to be on. That was insane.
Oh my
Here,
gosh.
in Arkansas, where I hunt at, if these birds see you 500 yards off, they're running away. They're gone. You won't hear them for another day. They're not going to talk again. These birds are crazy. But it's really because there's not many turkeys here, and they don't want us killing all the turkeys. So it's really late. The season's really late. It only lasts like, I think, maybe 3 weeks,
Hmm.
more like 2 weeks. And you can kill two toms, but you can only kill one the first week. Then you have to wait till the second week to kill another one.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it makes it
Mhm.
tough.
Yeah, you're not allowed to kill two in a day. And these turkeys will go, and if we're having a really good morning, we'll hear these turkeys gobble on the roost. They'll be gobbling, firing off. But then as soon as they land around here, they shut up. They don't want
Hmm.
to talk anymore. You can maybe get one to strike every now and then, but it's very rare. They're a
Jeez.
different breed here.
Well, I mean, good thing you can now you know you can hit one at 80 yards, so I mean
Mhm.
that helps you out, but
That was a crazy one. That one was a
that's a
crazy
game
one. That was
changer.
insane. Mhm. It's that
Oh, no, that's
TSS,
nuts.
man. And I've always heard this stuff is that good. Yeah, I guess it is. It's this new bullets they made.
I don't know who that outfitter was, but that's
I
pretty good
wish I could remember his
advertising for them
name.
if they get that story out there. It's
It was
like,
insane. And the thing is, he told me the week before these four other guys came, and it was crazier than it was then. They said it was insane that
oh my
week. I'm like,
gosh.
oh, all right. I don't know what insane is if you're saying this isn't, but yeah,
Dang, so it's just that's the honey hole.
it is. It
Jeez,
is.
man.
But
So, with turkeys, what's your gear setup? I'm curious. What do you take?
me, if I'm going, I have my bag, my pack. I'm going to have a hen decoy. I'm gonna have a Jake decoy, and I'm gonna have my mouth call. Um, Woodhaven's my favorite mouth call. It's my favorite. I'm wearing the hat right now. I
Yeah,
always do. Um, and a slate call. Those are my big things.
cool. And so is that literally every time you go out, you've got all that on you?
All times. I have more than that, but those are like my things I'm gonna have to have. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, those are like the essentials.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What do you shoot?
I shoot a Benelli bulk
Nice.
gauge.
Nice. Love the Benellis, man. Those are
Hmm.
sweet guns.
They are. They are. I have
Um,
the Benelli I shoot is probably almost as old as me though. It's
really?
my brother's. I bought it from my brother when I was 15, and he's had that thing. It's at least 15 years old.
Dang.
It's an old
Honestly, I
turkey gun.
respect that. Honestly, I
I
love a
love
good
it,
old
man.
gun.
I love it, man. I shot a turkey at 80 yards with it, so like
Yeah,
I
seriously.
can't complain about it.
No, not at all. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I respect the old guns. I've got one of my rifles. It's like it's honestly just so old, but honestly, it's just kind of reliable and
It's
gets
reliable,
the
yeah.
job done. So I respect it.
Hmm. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about with I want to talk a little bit about whitetail real quick, just because I know
Hmm.
you got some nice bucks like on your
Yeah.
Instagram. You killed some big bucks.
This year, that buck was special. That was a special deer. Very special deer.
So
That
was it
deer,
one you had been watching or
I watched him the year before, and I wanted to shoot him so bad the year before. But I was like, that deer can become something. I was like, I'm gonna give him. I knew he was only 3. I was like, I'm gonna give him one more year. We're gonna see if he
yeah?
survives. But the thing that was so special about him the year before, he was just a mainframe 8. He was a 3-year-old, but he had a drop tine about that long, a
Oh
tiny little
yeah.
drop tine. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I was like, he might have it next year. The chances of it are slim, but hey, he might have it. And I have, uh, averagely, I have about 8 different spots where I have cameras.
Okay.
I feed there, or I put mineral there all summer long. There'll be mineral on them, and then around July, I'll put cameras, and then around August, I'll start actually feeding them. I have
Gotcha.
this feed that I feed them. They absolutely love it. It's actually, um, my dad is a cattle farmer. That's what we do. We're a big cattle
Okay.
farm. So I don't have to buy feed. I have this feed
That's
that he has for his cows. And I will say it's probably the best stuff ever. I don't tell anyone what it is because it's
yeah.
different. It's not your average corn. Let's just say that.
That's awesome.
Um, they love it, and I start feeding them around August.
Okay.
And I put all the feed out. I'm looking for him. I had a few other bucks that I was pretty interested in. I was trying to find, but I was really interested to see what he would be. So
Right.
I feed him. I never find him. Can't find him anywhere. Can't find him. And I'm getting kind of like, did he die? I don't know. I don't know if he died or not. I'm kind of scared now.
Yeah.
And I'm a coyote hunter. I'm a big, big coyote hunter.
Okay.
So one night, this is probably maybe 3 weeks before season. I already have a few other bucks picked out. I'm like, I'll hunt them, but I'm still kind of looking for them. And I'm out here one night coyote hunting in this huge hayfield. This is probably 500 yards. No, this is probably 700 yards from where I saw him last year.
Okay.
And it's this other woodlot across. We have these huge fields. This is a bunch of cows in this field. And around here, cows and whitetail don't get along. Like, usually I'm not going to find my big buck sitting out with a bunch of cows. So I never look out in this field, never think about it. And I'm out here one night coyote hunting, and all of a sudden I see these 6 bucks jump up. They're bedded down. I scared them driving through, jump up and start taking off running. I'm like, hold up. I shot my big light at him, and I just see him. I see him. I know exactly what deer it is. I'm like, there he is. Like, what
Let's
the heck is he
go.
doing here? There was two really big ones. There are 2 big shooters, and then there was these 4 other decent bucks. I'm like, what are we gonna do? Like, how am I supposed to hunt these deer here? There's cows everywhere, so I can't feed. So I'm trying to figure it out. And I got 3 weeks until season. to figure out how to hunt this deer. I'm
Okay.
looking. I go to a bunch of different woodlots, put cameras out. I can't find him on camera. He won't come in. He won't show up. He's stuck in this huge field. This is where he lives at. There's this little creek bed that runs across it, and he's living in these creek beds. So I'm trying to figure it out. Then I'm like, heck, I went and got this hot wire fence. Went and bought some hot wire fence, and I cut a corner out of this field. This big corner. I ran probably 300 yards of hot wire fence. Put this
Oh
hot
my.
wire fence out. I'm like, we're gonna get this deer. And this is the thing, though. I have to go to Minnesota. Now we're within a week and a half of season. I got to get to Minnesota, and I'm not going to be back until 2 days before season.
Okay.
So I'm rushing, getting this fence put up and getting my spot, getting where I'm going to be hunting this deer at. I know he's going to show up. I'm like betting on it. He's going to be here. I put feed out, and for about 3 days, I have a few deer, a few bucks, but not him. I'm getting kind of scared, and it's time for me to leave.
Yeah.
So I feed him again, and I disappear. I go to Minnesota for about a week, and now I get back. It's 2 days before season. Yeah. I'm not really hunting any other deer. I'm only after this buck. I go and check my camera the day before he shows up. Him and 4 or 5 other pretty good deer. 2 are studs. And I'm so excited now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, getting excited. And he was there that week. He was there probably out of 7 nights, he was there about 4 of them. He's there.
Wow.
I'm excited, but it's late at night. So I'm like, oh, don't know what to do about this.
Right.
And the next day, I come back, I check my camera again, and he was there broad daytime. Broad daytime, it's the day before season. He came in
Uh,
about an hour before shooting lights over. I'm like, okay, here we go.
getting work
It's gonna
release.
happen. He's a I didn't score him. He's probably a 160-inch deer, is what he is.
Yeah. That's a great buck.
He's a mainframe 10, and he's got a kicker off his G2. And I'm so excited. I'm like, we're gonna hunt this deer. We're gonna kill this deer. Yet I have not put a stand. I've not put a stand up. I've been gone. I haven't had time for any of this. This is day of season now. I go get a climber. I cut out this tree, cut a bunch of branches out, get in this climber, and it's late now. I'm like kind of mad. He's about an hour late, and I'm like, I probably scared him all. This is stupid. I'm all
Yeah.
mad. I get in that stand. I have my sister drop me off. I get in the stand because these deer live maybe 100 yards from where I'm feeding at. I know the hole
Yeah.
they're in. And I'm sitting here. About a group of about 15 turkeys come in.
Hmm.
They're just walking around pecking at me. They're looking up at me. They see me. I'm like, well, these turkeys see me. These deer definitely are. Like, I'm
Yeah.
mad now. I'm like, what the heck? And I'm just sitting here watching these turkeys, just sitting here watching. And all of a sudden, behind corner of my eye, I see a buck. I'm like, oh, here we go. And he comes across this field. This is a little field. These huge fields that I found them in are probably 200 yards to the right of me. And this is the little field, and it's got like a U shape all the way around it of timber. And there's a creek in the bottom of it. And they come out this left side of it when I thought they were living the right side. So now I'm really thrown. These deer
Hmm.
coming from behind me now. They come crossing this field. These 2 little bucks do. They cross the field, come right up under me, sitting there. They go straight to the feed, perfect. And these are the 2 bucks that are on camera with him quite often. So I'm
Okay.
now. It's still probably 2.5 hours before dark. Now I'm nervous. I know he can come out at any moment. So I'm just shaking. I am shaking so bad over this.
Yeah.
I'm bad. I got buck fever so bad. I shake
Oh
over
yeah.
everything. But I'm sitting here watching them. They're watching me. Like because these turkeys are still here looking up at me, just pecking, just going crazy about me. They see me. And finally, about 30 minutes, one of the bucks see me. Now they're looking straight up at me. They
Oh
blow and run out. Now I'm like, that just ruined my hunt. Like
yeah.
all deer just heard that. I'm mad now. I'm like, this is crazy. And about 40 minutes before shooting light, haven't seen anything. The turkeys left, the deer left. I look over again in the corner of this field, the exact same spot where them two came out. Here comes this big, he's the gnarliest looking deer you ever seen. He's just a six, and he's got these huge crab claws that go straight up.
Oh, dang.
He's with my buck every night. I know it. I see him on camera every night, and I see him
Sweet.
jump the fence, and here he comes. I'm now shaking like you ain't ever seen. I'm
Yeah.
already standing up. I'm getting my freaking bow because I know it's about to happen. He comes in, sits there and starts eating feed. Then I look over, here comes another one. Now this is just a mainframe 8. He jumps over, and here he comes. Does the exact same. They're walking 15 yards from me, going straight to the feed. And just keeps on happening, keeps on happening. Then now I told you there's two big shooters.
Yep.
Here comes the other one. I see him. I am now so ecstatic because this is a big mainframe 9. I know this deer. I've known for probably 3 years. And I'm sitting here like I'm about to shoot him. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna wait for the other buck. This deer
Yeah.
comes in, I'm killing him. He gets out in the middle of this field doing the exact same trail, then he stops and just starts easing. He just starts grazing in the middle of the field. He won't come anymore. He's just sitting out
Of
there grazing.
course.
And I'm just like, okay, the one buck that I want to come in, he ain't gonna do what the other ones did. I'm like, that's what happens. That's what them big deer do. I'm sitting here watching him, just waiting. Then finally, he makes a big circle around. Instead of walking 15 yards from me, he walks about probably 70 yards from me. He
Okay.
makes a big circle around. Then he comes to the feed. Now he's sitting about 35 yards facing me, just facing straight at me. And I'm like, I can't shoot him in the chest at 35
Yeah.
yards. I'm not going to do it. So I'm just sitting here watching him, waiting. As soon as he gives me a broadside shot, I'm shooting him. And he finally, here he comes. He starts making a broadside angle. I'm getting ready.
Yep.
My release is hooked, ready to shoot this thing. Corner of my eye. It's now about 20 minutes, probably 15 minutes before dark. I just see him just sitting on the
Oh my
fence line. I
gosh.
just stop. Everything stops. This is the deer I've been after. Here he is. And now I just stop and I'm just sitting here. I put my bow back and just sit back and wait.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
be
if this
kidding.
deer comes, I'm going to kill him. But if not, I'm going to kill this other one. If he gets me, if it gets too late, he
Yeah.
sits there and sits there. He won't come across the field. He's just looking on the edge of this woods, just sitting here looking, just watching everything. It's now about 5 minutes before dark. I'm getting ready to shoot this other one. I'm like, I'm not waiting. This is a 160-inch deer over here. This
Yeah.
one's about a 145-inch deer. But I've never killed a deer that big. I'm going to kill this deer with a bow. I've never killed a deer over probably 125 inches with a bow at this time.
Yeah.
So I'm about to shoot this one down here. Then all of a sudden, I'm getting to stand up to make the shot again. He comes across the field. I see him crossing. He's now coming very quickly. It's a pretty fast trot. He's coming across the field.
What?
So now I'm like so confused. It's almost 3 minutes before shooting light's over. And here he comes. Then he makes a big circle around, does the exact same thing the other big one did. And now he's facing me at my feet ball. Now this deer is at 35 yards
Oh my
looking at
god.
me. They both are. These two shooters are sitting here just staring
Wow.
at me. So we're just sitting here waiting. It's this all happened within 2 minutes though. Like he kind of crossed this field so fast and he's right at the feet now. It's about probably 2 minutes before shooting light, and I'm just like waiting, hoping, hoping. Then something spooked him. This other buck beside me, something spooked him. It was probably me, probably shaking for all I know. Um,
Yeah.
and they all just jump. They bounce and get all nervous. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, there's no way I'm about to scare him. And finally, the big one, he turns. As soon as I go full draw, this deer goes to trot off. He goes
No.
trotting, and I'm just watching, watching. I have a single pin bow, and it's
Okay.
set for 35 yards. And he finally stops about 45 yards. I'm like, I got this. I aimed high on
Yeah.
it. I shot. I was so happy when I heard the thump. I'm like, oh my
Oh.
gosh, we just done this. I'm still not sure. I'm nervous that I might have made a bad shot, so I back out immediately. I back out. I'm shaking. to extreme that I just kill my deer the first time I come out here. And I come back about an hour and a half later with a friend. When we walk up there where I think I'm looking, trying to figure out where I shot him at because he trotted off. I'm sitting trying to figure it out. The biggest pile of blood you've ever seen, I walk up on. You would think I just
Yes.
shot a freaking elk, is what this looks like. Like the
Holy,
huge blood pile right where I shot him at. I'm like, oh, well, I think I
brilliant.
killed him, guys. I walk in here. I'm just following this red trail all the way, not looking down, just walking with the blood. I get in there
Wow.
about 30 yards and I just see his horns laying to the side. I was so happy. This
Let's
deer,
go.
I thought he was big. I thought he was probably 150-inch deer. I walk in there. This deer grew on me. This deer is more of a 160-inch deer. I
Dude.
pick this deer up and I'm flipping out, and my friend just goes, "You lucky sucker." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Look, this arrow is sticking in his hip."
No
I hit
way.
this deer right in the hip, and I hit that main artery in that hip.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
like up towards his guts. I mean straight towards his butthole.
Wow.
With arrow just sticking out of it. A rage ripped that main artery, and there's just blood everywhere.
Wow.
So I
Dude,
would say I am a
incredible.
lucky sucker for that.
That's so freaking cool though. Holy crap.
Hmm.
They're so like it's awesome that he came in because those deer, man, they're so freaking
They're
smart.
smart.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm surprised. I was thinking you were gonna say he didn't come in that night. That's crazy
Yeah.
that he came in
He
with that.
came in that night right at dark. Perfect. About 2 minutes before shooting light, I shot that deer. It was crazy.
So
And I
cool.
shot him trotting off, and he stopped for a second at 45 yards. And I thought I smoked this deer. I got up there. I thought I smoked this deer. Didn't look at the arrow. I'm just grabbing his horns. And I just hear my friend go, "You lucky sucker." And I was like, "What?" There's an arrow just sticking out of his hip. I'm like, "Oh, I see what we're
Holy
saying."
cow. Yeah,
But
what a shot, man. No, that's so fun.
yeah.
I haven't shot a whitetail before, and I talk to my dad all the
Oh,
time
have you
about it. We need
not?
to get out somewhere and get one because
They're fun,
I
man.
gosh, yeah, it just sounds like a good time. We love
You
mule
see,
deer,
that's
but I've heard
That's the
whitetail's
opposite. You
really
see,
fun.
all my life, I've won a hunted mule deer. That's the only thing I've ever won to hunt. That's one of the biggest things. I've
Yeah.
never hunted a mule deer. Always
Well,
wanted to.
we need to make a trade. When you're ready, come to Utah. I'll point you in the right direction.
Utah, that's crazy. I've always wanted to go to Utah too. Never been. I've been
Have
to
you,
Colorado,
you
and
have
I've
been to
seen a.
Colorado mule deer hunting?
Yeah, I've never hunted in Colorado. My
Yeah.
brothers go hunt in Colorado every now and then, but I've never hunted Colorado. I just go out there, went snowboarding. But
Nice. Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, Colorado's a tough state to hunt from what I've heard. It's some
yeah.
big country and yeah,
Hmm.
pretty unforgiving ridges I hear.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's my brother says. He says it's terrible. My brother's killed 2 elk out there. He's killed 2 bulls out there.
Dang,
But
nice.
yeah, he's killed both of them with a bow too. They go hunt in September during the rut.
That's
But
cool. But
mhm.
yeah, let me know when you want to come to Utah because yeah, we know
I've
where some
always wanted
mule
to go
deer
to
are.
Utah.
So
Can you
yep.
hunt Utah? Can you buy an over counter tag there?
So there's not many over the counter tags. You'd have to draw, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Hmm.
Especially we hunt mostly in southern Utah, and I'm pretty sure everything there is a draw. But
Yeah.
if you, I mean, you just keep putting in when you draw. Yeah, we would take you
Hmm.
to one. But
Yeah.
so I don't want to take too much more of your night. That
Nah, you're
was
good,
some fun
man. You're
stories, though,
good.
man. I love this.
Dude,
Uh,
it's
tell
fun,
me,
man.
tell me, what's your why? Why do you hunt? Like, what keeps you going? Like, obviously, it's a freaking blast. But like, is
It's
there
about to
anything?
say, it's my life. I've done it all my life. I wouldn't do anything else. I love it. It's so much fun.
It
I've
is.
I've been shed hunting recently. That's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. My all the whitetails starting to lose their sheds, and I've went hunting 3 times. I've went shed hunting, and I've found 14 so far.
Dang.
And I found the left side of one of my main deer.
Yeah,
I've
let's
been looking
go.
for that right side. He's a big mainframe 8, and he's got a kicker off his G2, and it has another kicker that comes off of it.
Wow.
He's a really cool deer. He's probably a 150-inch deer, but I know next year he's going to be a giant. I
Jeez.
This is one of my main deer that I'm after.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Well, I will.
but
I'll be following close to see if you get him then, because
it's gonna be fun, man. And I'm a big coyote hunter. I love coyote hunting. That's one of my biggest things. I hunt them with calls, and I've this is different. Most people do it with like thermals. They'll go out there at night with thermals and hunt them.
yeah.
I like hunting them during the day. I think it's so
Okay.
much fun. I love hunting with shotguns during the day.
Dang, dude. You'll just call him in. I mean, you just need to call him
Mhm.
into 80 yards. That's so
Heck,
we
I
hear.
try to call them in as close as I can. I try to call them in at least 15. I love having them
Yeah,
close.
it's
Yeah.
intense. What
hmm
so tell me real quick, tell me your gear setup for coyote calling, because this is something
Coyotes.
I interviewed a guy that did night vision
I've seen
coyotes. I don't
that.
know if you
Yeah.
saw some of that
I've
one,
seen
but
them. Yeah.
so I'd like to hear the gear setups for different
I have a
animals.
Fox Pro call, a
Okay.
big double speaker Fox Pro, and I have my 15-year-old shotgun.
Yeah.
Um, and I got buckshot in it, and that's all I use. I go out in these big. I prefer little fields with wood lots
Okay.
all around them because I need these
Okay.
close. Just go out there, make sure the wind's right. The wind's so big when it comes to coyote hunting. Definitely during the day because they're on point during the day. Like one wrong move, they're out of there.
Yep.
And I just set up in these fields and hit that distress cottontail and give it about 5 minutes. If that don't work, I hit a puff distress, a little coyote puff distress, and usually that one will bring them in quick. They come in growling, their hair standing up,
Oh,
and
dang.
it's fun. I don't know if have you ever seen a black coyote?
No, actually, I don't think
No,
I have.
haven't. I don't know if they have many up there or not, but around here we have quite a few. It's just a gene thing, and it's a solid
Okay.
black coyotes. I've
Like
killed
straight black?
straight black. I have
Man,
two
that's so
full
sick.
body mounted. I have them
Oh,
on my Instagram. The very bottom of my Instagram, you can go and you can see where I killed two. But I
dude,
killed
that's
them during the day with rifles. I called them in. It just got done. It's been a snowstorm. It was freezing out. It was, I'm pretty sure, February. I don't know how many years ago. Probably 3 years ago. And I go set up in this field. I got a rifle this time. I'm going. It's a big, big field, and I set up. I hit my call. Nothing comes in, and I hit that pup distress and gave it about 5 minutes. And I see this one coyote. He's dead run across the field, and I'm sitting there getting ready. I'm getting ready to hunt him, or I'm getting ready to shoot him. As soon as he gets close enough, then I look on top of the hill. I see a solid black something come dead run. I'm like, what is that? I look over
oh,
at it. I'm like, oh, that's a freaking coyote.
oh my
Solid black, and he's
god.
got white line down his chest.
Oh, cool.
Really cool monster, absolute monster, and he's dead run. So I'm like, I am not even gonna worry about this thing over here. Getting ready to watch him. He comes dead run. He gets us about 100 yards, and I yell at him, get him to stop. I shoot him. Then I look over. Is there something running to my left? There's another black one,
No
solid
way.
black.
Two in a
This one's
day?
more, yeah, this one's more like brown tint. Like he's not really solid black, but he's got a lot of
Okay.
black on him. And he's more of like a dark brown. Then he's got black head. It was weird. He's weird color. He might be a cooler color, and he's about 50 yards from me to the left of me. I should flip over and I shoot him, lay him out. I'm just sitting here like amazed, like what just happened? I got two solid black coyotes. Like what?
Oh my gosh.
That was a really cool hunt.
Dang.
Really
Yeah,
cool.
I'd be nervous. I was like shooting somebody's pet dogs or something if I
That's
saw
what you
some.
would think. That's really what you would think. You would think these are just
So
big,
weird.
solid black German shepherds, is what. Because I have a solid black
Really?
German shepherd. They look just like her.
Holy
You think you're
cow.
killing someone's dog, but I've seen so many around here. This is a big gene thing around here. Like I remember the first time I seen a solid black coyote. That was 10 years ago. Now you'll see one probably once a month. You'll see a solid black one. They're
Dang.
weird.
That's cool. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That might be a new little bucket list hunt I just thought
It's
of.
cool. I got two of them. Both of those are full body mounted in my room. They're really
That's
cool.
awesome. Oh,
But
that's sick. So, all right. I got, I guess, one question. This is like the last question. We can just wrap it up. I guess it could be three different questions, but because I'm curious with coyotes, turkeys, and deer now. But we'll
You're good.
start with let's start with the whitetail. What would you say the biggest mistake is that like newbies coming out to hunt whitetail do?
Dude,
Like, what's the
um,
number one mistake you think guys mess up on?
the biggest mistake is honestly, people would not like me for saying this, trusting their cameras too much.
Hmm.
Trusting the cameras. Like they'll have all these cameras. I know multiple guys. They probably know who I'm talking about if they hear this. These boys, they won't even hunt. All they're worried about is their cameras. They if they don't have the right deer on their camera, they're not going to care to go hunt over there. Like, no, there ain't no big deer over there. That's not all so true because I've had that myself. I used to be like that. I used to go check my cameras. If my big deer are not on camera during a day or something, I'll be like, there's no reason to go hunt over there. I've learned big lesson from that because these deer, these big mature deer are not always going to your camera. They're not. Maybe all the other deer are, but this big deer could be within 100 yards of your camera, not going to it.
Wow.
Um, because yeah, I had this spot. It's a big power line, and I got these cameras on it, and I wasn't even hunting it. I had no big deer. I'm like, I have no big deer on camera. Why would I hunt there? I have these other big deer over here. I'm just gonna hunt these. Within 2 days, I drove by it one day just to go check my camera. The biggest freaking deer you've ever seen runs by me. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, that is nothing I have on camera. Then I'm like,
Wow.
hold up. Then I go and check my camera. He's not on it. I'm like, I'm just crazy. Like, that's crazy. He probably wasn't that big. And then about a week later, I drove by. I scared the deer off again. I see him running across that power line. I'm like,
Oh my
holy
gosh.
crap, that's a giant deer. And I'm like, I'm gonna hunt here. I go hunt there. Within 2 hours, I killed that deer.
Dang.
Just he's not nothing huge. I thought he was way bigger when I saw him. Just a big, wide mainframe tin,
Yeah,
and never had him on camera.
that's crazy.
Never
So yeah,
had
you
that
got to
deer on
do
camera.
both. Yeah, you got to do both.
Yeah, I
That's
think that's the
interesting.
big mistake right there.
Huh. Oh,
Is
that's
just
interesting.
trusting the camera too much.
So let's go to turkeys now. What would you say to turkey for the turkey
Oh,
guys that come out to try? Like, I know turkey hunting is such a gamble as it is, but
it
like,
is. I think the biggest mistake, and I do it myself, not having enough patience and freaking calling too much.
hmm,
Yes, he will gobble back every time you call to him, but that's not going to make him come to you because he's used to them hens going to him. He wants the hens to go to him, and every time you're calling right back to every time he gobbles, he's just trying to get you to come to him. That's all he's
yeah, he's
doing,
just
and
testing you almost.
he's just testing you. And you sit in that one spot and sit there and call and call. He has all the time in the world. He's not coming to you. He's gonna sit there. He's like, "Oh, she's still right there." She'll end up coming over. That's the biggest thing. People sit there and call and call and call to
Yep,
these freaking turkeys. That's a big one.
that's good
Uh,
advice. Yeah,
yeah.
I've definitely done that.
Oh, I've done it. Don't worry, I've done it too.
Uh,
And the biggest thing about them toms, man, and like you can sit there and have him gobble and gobble, never come to you, and you'll think that turkey's not going to do anything. But one right move, if you circle around him one time and get in one right spot, that bird will completely change. That bird will come to you so quickly. You won't think it's the same bird. You're like, how does that probably 50-yard move will change his mind? It's
wow.
weird how they work, but I think that's the biggest thing. Sitting in one spot and just calling and calling and calling to a bird.
Dang, yeah, that's good advice. I bet
And
a lot of people do that.
another one, this is my big one. I don't
Okay.
have patience. My brother tells me all the time how I need to get some patience. Leaving a spot too quickly. If that bird, like, you hear him gobble, you set up, you think he's coming, but then he stops talking. Within 20 minutes, you get mad and like, oh, he ain't talking no more. You leave. That's your biggest mistake. That's
Mm.
a big one because usually if you go silent and he goes silent, give him 30 minutes, he's probably going to come check you out. He's probably going to ease his way over there just to check you out, and you're already gone. That's a big one. But
Makes
that
sense.
would be turkeys.
Makes sense. Okay, now let's hear for coyotes for the last one. What do people mess up on with coyotes?
Mess up on coyotes.
During the day, I guess. This is just during the day.
I think a big one. I hunt during the night sometimes. I do. Recently, I've been hunting with my friends with thermals, but I just like
Okay.
daytime way more. Um, Honestly, kind of the same thing. Calling too much, rapidly running that call,
Yeah.
rapidly running that call. It just makes them more like and too loud. No freaking rabbit's gonna sound. No way a rabbit's gonna sound like a screaming speaker over here, full. Like, there's no way.
Yep.
So just a little quieter. I mean, if you're in a huge, wide open field and you need them to hear you from a far distance, you can hit that loud one. But like if you're in a small area like where I hunt, having that voice all the way up, all you're doing is scaring that coyote. He's like, "What
Yeah.
the heck am I hearing?" And the same thing, just rapidly calling. Like I will call for maybe a minute, and then I shut that call off. I'll shut it off for about 5 minutes, and then I might hit it for another minute. But I'm not going to hold it for 5 minutes just rapidly going off. And about the same as turkey again, leaving too soon.
Hmm.
Leaving too soon. That's a big one. Because usually after you're done calling, I will sit there for another 10 minutes with no call going. Because sometimes in coyotes, after it's all over, they're like, let's go check that out now. It's quiet. They just want to go
Yep.
see what's going on. And I've so many times go to walk out to go get my call and look over and there's a coyote dead running away from me. If I would have
Hmm.
sat there for 5 more minutes, he would have came in. I think that's a big one.
No, that's solid advice. Cause yeah, I feel like at least when I've been out coyote hunting, so many times I like underestimate their senses, like their ears,
Mhm.
everything. Like their ears are, I don't know how much better their ears are than humans, but I know they're way better.
It's
And it's
way
just funny.
better.
I'm
I
like,
can tell you
yeah,
that.
you think you got to crank it up. I'm like, I don't need to do this actually. I'm sure this guy can hear it plenty far
Yeah,
out there. So yeah, that's
yeah,
good advice. Well, hey
dude.
man, if you yeah, if you have any other advice or tips you want to share or any other stories,
Oh, I got some
um,
crazy stories. You want to hear some crazy stories? I know. I got a few other ones, but
all right,
a
give me
coyote's
one
a
more. Give me one more. We got time for one more. I don't
one
want to take your
more.
whole night. So
Do you want to hear about a pig? You want to hear about a coyote? The pig's
I
probably
can't.
crazier. The
What's
pig
whichever.
is
I'll let you choose. Which one's your favorite? I guess I don't want to miss on the favorite one.
well, you see, like for me to sound cool, probably the coyote, but honestly, a better hunt and a little more better story is the pig. It
Dude,
is.
let's hear the pig. I want to hear the pig story,
All
man.
right. Well, this is more my brother, man. It's me and my brother. I'm probably 14 years old,
Okay.
and it just got done a downpour. So there's mud everywhere. And we got done working. He looks at me and goes, "Hey, you want to go try to track a pig down?" I'm like, "Track a pig down? You sure? Sure, let's go." So we go. I mean, we know there's pigs in this woodlot. We know there's around here. It's a big, probably 100-acre woodlot, and we know there's pigs around there. We do.
Yeah.
And we go in there to. This is, I think, fall. So they're still like how they have wallows and stuff. They're still
Yeah.
wallowing
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Right.
And we walk up to this first mud hole, and there's this ginormous swallow, like in a track, almost as big
Or,
around as my freaking hand.
jeez.
And I'm like, what is this? This looks like a cow track. And he's like, oh, we gotta find this thing. I'm still like, how are we gonna find him?
Yeah.
But I just start following his lead. I just start following him, and he's just going through the mud. And about every 50 yards, we're finding this big boar track. We're finding it, and we just keep on walking. He looks at me and goes, I bet he's up there on top of that ridge. I said, it's this old house place up in these woods. And it's
Okay.
all grown up. I mean, this house place is probably from the 1800s. Like, the only thing still there is the well. And it's just this old little field in this huge 100-yard or 100-acre woodlot. and it's all grown up now. He's like, I bet he's up there. I look at him like, well, I mean, let's go. Let's try to find
Yeah.
him. We start walking. We get about 100 yards from it, and we find his track again. And we're like, hold up, he might actually be here. We have two open sight 30-30s. Um, we're walking through this old house place. It got to where we could smell this pig. You could smell. I don't know if you've been
Oh,
around pigs, but these
yeah.
big boars, they smell bad.
Yep.
And we could smell him. We know he's right here with us somewhere. We're both getting nervous now. Like, we know this pig's around here. And we kind of like split up a little because we lost his track, we're looking for his track. So we kind of like split up, but we're still probably 30 yards from each other. Out of nowhere, we hear him jump up in this thicket, and we're like, oh, there he is. I hit a tree, he hits a tree. This boar comes walking between both of us. This boar is probably 15 yards from both of us. We're sitting across from each other. The
Oh
pig's
no.
sitting right between us. He don't run. This pig is probably 500 pounds. Like, there's some
Oh.
big pigs here. There's some giant pigs here. No hair on him. He has just cuts all over him from other pigs and got infection coming out of him. The gnarliest
Dang.
looking pig you've ever seen in your life is sitting between us, chomping his teeth at us. Like, you would think this is from a movie. Like, we're like sitting here, but we're not going to shoot at each other. Like, we are sitting
Yeah.
straight across from each other's
Oh
pigs here,
my gosh.
and we're just waiting. We're waiting for this pig to do something. He's sitting here just chomping, chomping for probably 2 minutes. Then out of nowhere, this pig just breaks for it, takes off running. I shoot him, he shoots him. We put probably 3, 4 shots in this pig. It tumbles. We're all excited. We just killed this giant pig.
Yeah.
This pig jumps back up and takes off running again.
No way.
We fire at him again. We probably put 3 or 4 more in him, and he finally tumbles. He finally falls. We
Ooh.
walk up to him. He is still chomping his teeth while he's down with probably 8 different shots in him. This
Oh.
pig is huge. And so my brother shoots him again, point blank, in the head to kill him. This thing has these teeth sticking out of him about that far. We are flipping out, talking about how we're going to mount this thing. We got to see the other side of him. We want to see how big this pig is.
Yeah.
We flip him over. I shot this pig in the snout and
No
busted
way.
his teeth off.
Oh my gosh. What are the odds?
My brother was so mad. He goes, there is no way you shot him in the mouth.
Oh my gosh.
And I shattered both of his sides off, the bottom and top. And
Dang.
oh, my brother was so mad about that we
So did
just
he didn't have that other big tooth in him?
no, I broke it off. I shot him right there,
Did
and
you
it
find
broke
it
his whole
or
face.
you just couldn't
Mm-mm.
find it?
No, I just didn't find it. It shattered his whole face, and
Wow.
yeah. But that was one of the big ones. Like, you
That's
would never
intense.
like that. Sounds crazy, but that's exactly how it happened. We track a freaking 500-pound pig down, sits there and chomps at his teeth. Like, I mean, sat there for 2 minutes chomping at us, and then we
Just
shoot
why
him.
was he chomping at you? Like, is it just like
He's
a
telling us to screw off is about what he's
yeah,
telling us. So yeah,
okay.
he's
That's what
not
I was
scared
he's
of
just
us. He
pissed
just
at
wants
you.
us out of there. He wants us away from him. Yeah.
Oh
But
my
my
god.
brother, he hog hunts with dogs a lot, and they do that a lot to you. When you get up, walk up that close to them, they'll sit there and chomp their teeth at you.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's so cool. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
that's a core memory right there.
That's one of my favorite memories. That one was a big one.
Oh,
That
that's
was a big
awesome,
one.
dude. No, that's sweet.
I have no pictures or anything of that pig. But the
I'll
funny
have
thing is
I'm
about
gonna
this
have I'll
pig.
have AI make this pig for us, okay?
Oh, okay, okay. This pig, I still have him up in that. You go into this old house place, you go in this thicket out of nowhere,
Yeah,
you'll see a big skull sitting on top of a tree. I put his skull on top of the tree right there where I killed him at. It's a
that's
cool,
awesome.
yeah,
No,
it's
that's sweet.
cool. But
Well,
no,
sweet, man.
the coyote is just a crazy shot I made. Not as
Let's
cool
hear
story like that, huh?
no, let's hear it real quick.
The coyote. Okay. At this time, we have me and my brother. When I was about 17, we hunted all the time. He loves hunting pigs. My thing is coyotes. His things is pigs. Like, he loves pigs. And we have a bunch on our farm, and we will go hunt them with spotlights in our bows. we will stalk these deer or these pigs out in the middle of these fields and shoot them. Okay,
Okay.
and we have the side by side. We drive around trying to spot them, and we're driving around, and we see this coyote. This coyote is about 30 yards from us. He hits the light and tells me to shoot. All we have is bows. All I have is my Hoyt in my hand. And I go swing around to shoot him. I jump out and I'm gonna shoot him, but I have my freaking
Yep.
single pinned sight. So I draw back on him and he won't stop. I'm trying to get him to stop, won't stop. And finally my brother just goes, I put my bow back down and raise my sight to like 50 yards. And I draw back and I'm like, how far is he? He's still trotting pretty good. Like he's not running now, but he's not walking. And he ranges and he goes, he's 73 yards. I said, watch this. He goes, put the
No
bow down. He's like,
way.
why would you waste your arrow like that? I said, put the light back on him. I
No
shoot
way.
this arrow. Never would have thought it. I have a Luminoc on it. You know the Luminoc that lights up the arrow? We
Yep.
watched this green light go way up in the air and just drop right into this. He tumbles. I just look back at my brother. He goes, you're just lucky. I just wanted to let you know. You didn't make that shot. That was just luck. I was like, if you say so.
Honestly.
A
Holy cow.
73-yard shot with a freaking this pouty is little too. That was one of my greatest moments.
That's
Everyone
awesome.
tells me it was my brother and his girlfriend, and they both just tell me it was just luck. I'm like, well, I've shot the arrow, so I'm just saying it might be luck, but it was one heck of a shot.
Gosh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
we grew up spotlighting too in the fields,
Hmm.
and some of the best memories really are in the spotlight, man. It's just good
It's so
times.
much fun, man. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. Definitely those pigs. It's so much fun.
No, that's sick. Well, hey, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to take your whole night. This was super fun though. I'm
It
gonna
was fun.
get some
Yep.
pictures and videos from you. And
I
yeah, no, this is fun, man. I
All right, man.
appreciate
It
you
was fun,
jumping
man.
on, and hopefully it was fun for you. And yeah, keep me
Oh,
posted
I
when
could
you're out
sit
in
here all
Utah.
night and do it, man. This is so much fun.
No, I
But yeah,
appreciate it. Okay, have a good night, Justin. We'll see you.
see you, man.